think I have the luxury of going last. So I've heard all the comments that have gone before. And, we've heard a lot about one and done and some of the reasons why, be it financial and other. But Morgan, I think you really hit the nail on the head, which is, should we have fundamental concerns on the sustainability of the clinical research workforce? And that's really what our survey looked at, is the bigger picture. And with that bigger picture question, we looked at what percentage of sites today are experiencing shortages from a PI perspective. And I know that there was a question I saw in the Q&A that was asking, are there differences by type of site? And I think Jimmy summarized it very well. We kind of broke this down into what we call academic medical centers, non-academic, but still providing patient care, often like hospital systems or clinics, and then professional sites and site networks. And you can see that there is a shortage across the board. It averages out to about 41%. And if I just direct your attention to the middle part of the graphic, PIs are only part of the story. And you really think about this at the site level, it's the clinical research coordinator that is the lifeblood of doing research at these institutions and sites. And there we're seeing almost 2/3 of respondents saying that they have a shortage to some extent in their staffing. And that's huge for our ability to sustain the clinical research that needs to continue. And I hate to be like the doom and gloom, because for those of you who know me, I'm usually a pretty optimistic person, but we did ask, do you think it's going to get better? And very sadly, more thought it was actually going to get worse than to get better. And Dan, you mentioned that this was pretty recent. The data from the survey was collected in Q3 of 2024. So pretty recently. Yeah. It's almost interesting now to ask the question, would that change given some of the NIH funding comments and concerns that are out there today?